Transitive verb and intransitive verb. Step 1. The difference between transitive verb and intransitive verb. There are two types of verb. One is a transitive verb and another is an intransitive verb. At first, let's explain what a transitive verb is. When you say 食べる to eat, you need something to eat all the time. Something to eat such as an apple, a piece of bread, or lunch is called an object of the verb. Here is another example. When you say 読む to read, what do you read? A newspaper, a book, emails, and so on. They are called an object. These verbs, which need an object to be a complete sentence, are called a transitive verb. Secondly, I will explain what an intransitive verb is. When you say 歩く to walk, you yourself walk and you don't need something to act on. In other words, you don't need an object to make a complete sentence. Here is another example. If you say 泳ぐ to swim, you yourself swim and you don't need something to act on. These verbs, which don't need an object to be a complete sentence, are called an intransitive verb. Step 2. How to choose transitive verb or intransitive verb. First, when you want to focus on the person doing action, it is natural to use a transitive verb. For example, ケンは会議を始めます。Regarding Ken, he is going to start a meeting. In this case, 会議, the meeting, is the object of the verb 始めます。Please remember as topic は object or plus a transitive verb. Next, when you want to focus on an event or object, it is natural to use an intransitive verb. For example, 会議が始まります。A meeting starts. 会議 the meeting is the subject of the verb 始まります。And there are only a subject and a verb, but there is no object in this sentence. Please remember as subject が plus an intransitive verb. As you see, there are two forms, 始める and 始まる. Japanese verbs that have both transitive and intransitive senses usually share the same root but have different endings. When you make a sentence, be sure to decide what you focus on at first, then create a correct sentence with a correct verb. If you want to know more about Japanese verbs, please read this book, 50 Keys to Opening the New World of Japanese. The CD-ROM includes both of Hiragana version and Romaji version.